We were recently given a tour of the Tiferes Shmura Matzah Bakery in Lawrence.
What is that he's cleaning? What is that? What machine was that he was cleaning?
מתי יכול לקחת גם מפה? Comment on l'appelle celui-là? איך קוראים לך?
Vas-y. Ouais, ça va.
I hope they don't use wheat glue to seal those boxes.
Oui, je sais. Donne-moi.
Okay, Rabbi Shai, so Lakewood Matzah. I don't understand, Mordechai. This is the Lakewood Matzah Machine Bakery. I obviously came in after it started. Is that what it is? There's a machine matzah bakery in Lakewood? For who?
I don't know if it's in Lakewood. They just call it Lakewood Matzah. This is one of the videos, I believe, that Rabbi Parkov sent.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, but is this America or Eretz Yisrael? I mean, were they talking English or were they talking Ivrit? Anybody
Couldn't
here?
tell. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Pesach, were you able to hear
Pesach
what
said
language?
yes.
they were
Yes to
speaking?
what? What? Yes, Pesach. Okay. Anyway, what did you show before this one?
That's
right, Park. Okay. Yeah.
The previous ones were also machine matzahs from Eretz Yisrael.
So this is what we call machine hidur. I mean, does anybody know?
They were all called machine shmura. One was a chabura group.
Oh, really? Okay. What did they
Yes.
do differently? They did a lot of cleaning. That's what they did.
They were doing a lot of cleaning.
They climbed all over the machine, or what? I'm sorry. I ran in from a dinner by side. I apologize. They climbed over the machine and they cleaned it. That's what they did. I guess that's what they did. And brought the flour to the water mixer. They brought the flour to the water mixer, which is not done by a conveyor belt. They supervised the machine. Okay. What does supervise the machine mean? They stopped it if there were dough accumulating on the machine. Pesach, open up your mic. I can't read chats. Watched it. So why can't I watch it?
My audio keeps going in and out.
I asked him talking to Pesach. Pesach is talking to me in the chat. I'll ask him to throw it up his mic. So Pesach said they watched it. Okay, watching means they were shayrit to. They do something. They climbed in and they cleaned the machine when in between runs or in the middle of a run or what they do. Obviously my kasha is what we're trying to talk about is not on either, but the person, not belated, the person who was annoyed that I Ki'ilu cast aspersions on Chabura machine. I said Chas v'shalom. What was the difference between the Chabura machine and a regular machine? So the answer is threefold. They did something by hand, I guess. They carried the flour to water, so that made it l'shma. Even according to the misnagdim to l'shma. I guess the second thing is they cleaned it. They cleaned it by hand in between runs. Is that the pshat? Where was this cleaning done? I just didn't see it. Somebody answer and help me out here. Answer the question of what did they do? I like to understand the difference. I know by now we know what the difference between hand regular and hand heater is. What's the difference between machine regular and machine heater? Anybody
Oh,
want?
they showed us in the video that the machine puts the flour into this other part of the machine, and then the water is added, and everything's done automatically. And here, what they did is they took the wheat and the flour, and they took the water, and then they put it into they put it in a machine. In the machine, they pushed the button, and the machine went and then kneaded it, and then the process
The leach
started.
is done by the machine, but they added the flour and the water separately.
Well, they added
Okay.
the flour, and then yeah, right. The water was done beforehand, correct?
No,
They said we have 18
no,
minutes.
can't be. Cannot be. The flour is added first. Cannot be. They didn't put the water in first.
Right,
and
no,
then-
they put the flour, then they put the water, right?
And they poured in the water. I see. Okay, so that distinguishes it. Again, my question I'm asking is, and then we'll move back to learn. I'm trying to figure out the chilukim between heater machine and regular machine. So one is the in the machine they did not. Nothing is done by hand, and here this is done by hand. The second is here they clean. So I'm asking you, Pesach, when did they clean?
No, they were clean. Every place they always clean. You saw when they were doing the things that were had air things. These are old, again, these are 10-year-old videos. So, you don't know what the latest process is.
Yeah, but it's mistaver that the what could have changed? I mean, new technology, new cleaning technology. Okay, Maskim. I hear.
I'm just amazed. And now that I understand the process even more, that the whole thing takes from start to finish 18 minutes, and it's done just like a flick of the button to figure out how to make the dough and how to make everything and to come
What do you mean?
exactly.
It takes far less than 18 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying to do everything that they're doing.
To produce a matzah, better
good.
not take. To produce a hand matzah better not take more than 3 to 4 minutes. Because they do at least three. They do at least that much. And to do a machine matzah, I don't know how long it takes. I don't know. I mean, it should go faster than I mean, I assume the kneading, the cutting. What were they shoving in the last video? They were shoving that brown stuff in. What was that? Clumps of dough?
To fill in the gaps. If there's any gaps, they're going to fill in gaps.
Gaps of what?
And the dough, if you can't have a piece of matzah with a hole in it. So what they do is that they want all the dough to come out even. So if they see that there's any dough that's going to be missing someplace, so they take from here and they put to there. They're trying to.
I don't understand that. Can someone explain that so I can understand? Because what does that mean? They leave stuff lying around waiting to fill in. Where's the stuff?
No, they take it from that same batch.
So that's that brown stuff is pieces cut off, pieces that are cut off that same batch, and which they load on later. At what point is later?
No, they just take it from here to there. It just the same guy takes it from this area and moves it to that area.
I don't understand that. I'm talking about that brown that looks like big pieces of cake or cookies or something like that, which they shoved into the machine there about 3 minutes before the end. What was that? It was obviously dough. Where did they get this dough from? This is not the original dough? The original dough was in the machine already. What is this?
They take it from the loading on the machine. I saw them. He takes it from one area, from the left side of the machine to the right side of the machine. But it's the same lineup of dough.
Okay. Here. I hear.
But you can't have matzahs. We can't have matzahs with holes. You can't have matzahs that are half here and half there. They want to have every single matzah 100% square.
So I understand. Why is
But
it
if he's taking it from the other area, that means he's taking away from the other area. So what? Now there's going to be a hole over there.
Oh, what he did is I saw what he did. He bunched it up. So as it's going through the machine, it'll make up for it. He's cheating. He's taking from here, putting to there, but then he's compensating for it. I saw that. That's what he did. And he's also taking from the edge. The edges, they also, there's some loss of the edge as well. But they compensated. He smushed it in so that where he took away is going to be made up as it gets flattened. There's a whole chachma to it. No, it's unbelievable.
What are we watching now? The same one? What are we watching? The hand one.
Haredim, Marcus. Haredim.
We saw this already, right? The real hand. Those look like Gottesman to me, no?
First, as they make those, they put up a long stick over here. They get a lot off one stick. You see this one stick? They eat it on one stick. So they want to get like 5 or 6 on one stick.
Every year a little bit, mixed matzahs, and they were very thin. So you can see practically they're very thin. Okay, back to letter right. Mordecai, can you hear me? Yeah, you want to end this video? How much longer is it? I think let's go to the end of this one because I think it's probably finishing. And then we'll spend a little bit of time learning. And then occurs, so we didn't see yet. Put it back if you don't mind. I'm sorry. I don't know who's listening, who's not. Okay. All right. Let's put back the Marmakaimis, the Let's see, let's finish Rabbi Kalas's Marm Kaimis, and we'll go back to a little bit the master Marm Kaimis. So we only have about 10-15 minutes to learn. Let's go weiter. I need Pesach and Mordechai. I will need 2 videos. This Hareda one, I guess, is as good as any, and then maybe another hand video for sure I have to see in a little while. So if you don't mind sending me, putting 2 of those into a separate email and send it to me, I would greatly appreciate it. This one and Mordechai knows which other hand one would be my team to show, so we can take a look at it. Okay, let's put up Rabbi Kalas's Mar Mekaimis. Watching videos is very good, but I think we've come to the end of that. So this Magen Avraham is what Rabbi Kalas mentioned today. And it starts with a Trumas Hadesh. Leis ba kemach. Shaloisi ha kemach inen yil shiafa. V'achar afi idenu ba'en. You should not add raw flour to anything. Onto a matzah. B'shem le nefa oisi kemach yafi. Yachsham yipol be'arak b'ka'ira. It's going to fall into the soup. It's chametz. Everybody say this seems to be another source for Gebrux Chumrah. Now, this is not really Gebrux, because I have a separate set of Shiur Brux, which we'll do next week. But this is not Gebrux, because Gebrux is a Chumrah on something that was Nefa. Here, the Trumas Hadesh is telling you, do not pour raw kemach on top of a matzah, because the raw kemach will fall into the soup. So that everybody's machmaran, because that's Medina de Gemara. You can't pour hot water. Mishnah, you can't pour hot water on kemach because it's going to be machmitzit. Ma'efsha b'leishia isa isa gibel kasha. Okay. I count some to Sedeshim. Nearly. Tafka kishiyesh adam achar shiyachol olish isa kasha. Adam echad asal olish deyam keachad. Sheyesh olish deyis keachas. Let's ask Ben Yafa. One guy can't 2 together. Mashas Rashim Yefsha Saidi Sakasha and I still listen come Rakshma Matchli and license Davalach. Yishum Shalayasa aim is Chamitz take him became Mashvich from Tafsach Vav. I don't know if that's the Mishabura that you referred to, because we never did find out Mishabura. Let's go down to the second part of the Magen Avraham. Scroll down, please. So this is the Chumrah that Rabbi Kalas mentioned, which we do not necessarily keep. That after each Isa, the Diach Yadav, what does after Kol Isa v'Isa mean? The kneader, the Melish, or whatever you call him. Don't know what his name is. What do they call the Kniter? Very interesting. I noticed Rabbi Kalas will throw out a few Yiddish terms. There's no uniformity on the Yiddish terms of all these different guys. Everybody has different names. But yes, I do know that Alicia is called Kniten, right? Shlomo Moshe, correct? Open your mic is off. So he's the Kniter.
Yes.
Kniter, the hacker. There's about 20 different Yiddish terms here, and they're all not uniform. The Meshal Diach Safol, if you can't wash out the Safol, Yimalenu Mayim Tzainin Al Kol Gedaisav. So Maril, going all the way back to the Maril, which is a long time ago, says you should put cold water. Okay, 2 pitchers of water. Yedichu Yeveim, V'yavar Purim al Shulchan Achalis V'achak Mar Alisha Yichabdu Amakim. So this is the Maril, the Shalah. These are all the chumras of Minig Ashkenaz. Try to do it as best as you possibly can. Everybody say, I see people coming off. I'm gonna. I know it's getting late. What time is it? It is 9:21. So we'll get done by 9:30. Keep on going. This looks like what? An old printed Chayk Yaakov. Chayk Yaakov Sivkat and Chaf. Okay. Yigarim Tamid B'Shas Hasiyah. Custom Magen of Ram. So the Chayk Yaakov quotes this longer Magen of Ram. Like Mashiach Mishalei Ligrad Achar Hasiyah. Ki Afal Pisha Ein Shayin Shir Mil. Kamachad Chila Asr Lechain. Asr Lechain Yamid Achar Gavein Shigar Tamid Kol Kli B'Shas and Achasai. Chem Mashmas Arahu B'Beisayisif. Gam B'Shalach Haslias Le'Shnei Arivas Kishal Diach Ben Kol Isa LeIsa. Memsher Isi and his Harma calls there. Afam B'Dam Techlisha Achat Taina Mashim Nefa Meheski Achat. Tam nearly thinking Gam Matza Achat Yashlach Lerbein Dek Dir Litgadir Lidikira. The guy Gam late internal Achashar. So what does Dikira mean? The putting in the holes? Or the smoothing? Anybody know? Rak Lizoher. Rak Lizoher Lemaher Binyas Yas. Why? I'm not sure.
I think if you're too careful, you're gonna end up having a shahir. So you should just go quick. You're not. It's not giving machashar. You do it what's normal.
Why? Why is going too quickly? You can have a shia. That's counterintuitive.
But not too quickly. Dictate down. If you're going to be too exact, going to take your time too much. You have holiday shahir. So you should not be so medactic.
No, well, why I guess because if it's one guy cleaning, so that same guy is gonna. I don't know. I'm not sure. Shahir means a delay. So by cleaning a lot, you're gonna get more delays. Okay. But the agrarian you need to do both those agrarian and a dacha. Okay, beautiful. Skip 2 lines, it brings a recap of skip 2 lines. In the Gira Kalim, Aina Balash Harbor Isais. Yashacha Shayisha Isa Shalagav can believe Asik Shir Mil. Avach Ain Lachosh, because I'm on the bar, look what the minig is. However, Yashnik and Shamanika Matza Echad al Shulchan, Vaiskin Bam, Chayzer Masikan Atana, Mishtam Shulchal Kel, Shishtam Shalaver Shaina, the Lee Grayer of Adach Klal, Gamal Mapper China, Shema, Hapkana Makazev, Valley Royal Lizar, Lamkash, Leilas King. Chain Nachad Lachas Lachas. Kamash Kazim real. The Royal Haskalal Shanis Adash, Husak Atana Shanis. Ubeni Beni Diachem Vikmapacher. Okay, let's go down to the next one. To the Mishabur, then we'll finish with the Aruch Shulchan. No, I'm sorry, it's the Graz. I don't know which one they wanted. You know, if it tells you that the meal is only, okay. Sif Ches, okay. Aruch Shulchan Zayin. Yud Ches. Find this about Shachil Asalash the basic basic. I feel a pocket machine meal. If you call it Kalim, Sham Shrisa Areva, Sasak and Shachait by Isu, Eitzim Galgan, Sham written by Matzis, Eitzim Shamakovem Matzis, Turkey Zarli Gadam Yafa by Kalis Isa. When a Kaisper basic, when a Balkan man, Apachain Shain Sheer meal, Bain Kalisa Isa, but Nimta Shabedek Hadavuk, but Kalim Aina Shai Balay Asik. After Turkey Zarli Kach, the main Shain Klal, Benisla Isa, Aliash, Lash Miad, Zuachazubal, Asik Pal. Ain't a Kalim Penuymi Malachtam. Okay. So, in the videos that we saw, we didn't see them cleaning the shulchanos of paper, so they roll the paper out. I don't know exactly what they do with the paper. We're making a list of things for Mordechai to make note of next week when he goes to make matzahs. What do they do with the paper? Just throw it out. Why not? What's worse? The worst thing that has HPesach on it since comments. So what? What do they do with the big poles? You know what they do? They sand them down. What about the rolling pins? They sand those simultaneously the same time they're sanding the big poles. Anybody know? Anybody see? And what about the kalim? I guess the kalim. What other kalim are there? There's the finner kalim, the banger. I don't remember seeing. I remember seeing in the Shatzamatz Baker. We saw it here on the video. That metal thing that but maybe that's only in the machine Matz Bakery. How do they bang? How do they bang the dough in a hand bakery?
By hand.
No, but with a metal pole. I said with a metal pole.
I don't recall seeing such a thing in the
don't
shots
either.
of it.
So what do they do?
In Yetziv Lev, they did not use a metal poles. Everything was done by hand. And we had actually power cleaners. We took our own power cleaners to clean the metal mixing bowls in between runs. And so it would
What's a power cleaner?
Like a drill, like they take a drill bit, but it like has a brush to clean it up really very, very strongly.
And how many bowls did they use each 18 minutes?
I had two jobs. My jobs were to watch the matzahs get into the oven, and then at the end I switched to put water into the flour.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Watch the mitzvahs come out? I mean,
well, after they put in the holes, after they put it on the stick.
To watch so it doesn't hang around on the stick.
There was no shiur, correct. Any shiur, I called them out, and I said, no, I don't like a shiur, and then they got rid of it for us.
They did?
Yeah.
Whose chabura was this?
Well, this is our good Rabbi Sachs. But we did one matzah per stick, and we did it was a rush. It was a shitas rush.
Really? Wow. So how many people from the shul went?
It was a limited amount of people, and people wanted to come in, and they were turned away.
So how many? 20 people?
I don't know, maybe about. I don't know. I took a picture.
And how much is, if I may ask, not private, so I guess I can ask, how much did each pound down costing? 50?
43.
43? This is very cheap. Because in the shots you'll see they charge 35.
One thing I didn't tell you, there was a very interesting story from Rabbi Meir Stern and Rav Moshe Feinstein.
Yeah.
Rabbi Meir Stern was a young bacher at the time, and he was making matzahs in a chabura in Lower East Side, and he checked the matzah, and he wanted to see the matzah. The matzah was, he thought, was a little bit too soft, which meant that it's chametz. It's not really baked well. So he very quickly put the matzahs together in a very hot towel, and he just took it very quickly, got into a car, and he went to Rav Moshe, and he showed Rav Moshe. He says, "Here, I think it's too soft. So, like, is this matzah chametz or not?" And Rav Moshe is like, "It's fine, it's fine." And so we actually, a lot of the shilas that we had for our chabura actually had gone through how to set everything up with Rabbi Sachs and Rabbi Meir Stern. And I know that Rabbi Sachs took 10 pounds. I took 6.
Hey, Rabbi
Never-
Beiser was, did you know that Rabbi Beiser was nifter? Hey, isn't he a Passaic person? Pesach. Wow. Okay, Baruch Tenevs. Pesach, thank you very much.
Where did you see this?
I just got a text from Rabbi Zubel. Okay, Pesach. I'm not going to share bad news, people. Thank you very much for I was very interesting. You didn't tell us you went with such a high-class chabura, and you saw all this stuff. I appreciate it. I don't know, I guess you were not around, or we were.
I have some pictures from this year and last year's chabura.
Right, but pictures don't capture anything. You understand? You need a video to see.
I have some videos.
Okay, so
I have to see what my videos show.
okay, listen. I need this Charedim video, and I need one of the two of you. Please send me 2 videos so I can show my chabura, which is coming up now, and 2 videos, which is total 10 minutes or whatever. I'd appreciate that. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, good to know, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning
Simchas.
for Rabbi Zucker's shir.